Is Monty with Bill Brothers Roofing and Solar. Started my digital inspection. We're at a property in Del Mar, and the reason we got called out is the homeowner is actually having a leak on this part of the roof. And right when I got up here, looking at this flat concrete tile roof, this was completely slipped down. So the reason why this happens is because over time those nails begin to rust, and then they eventually break, and then, well, the tile gives way and leaves the felt paper exposed. And you can see just how terribly damaged this is just from water staining. In fact, you can see the wood decking underneath. So no wonder it had water seeping through all the way down through the drywall. Now this house was built in 2003, making it just about 22 years old. And typically that's when we start seeing signs of failure, right? So yeah, we're gonna have that first spot of failure. Well, in our experience, once one spot on a tile roof starts failing, other spots will follow shortly after. And an example of why we want to look for, just that and the rest of the roof, well, we can see the felt paper underlayment is also in the same condition as the part that's actually leaking. So again, you can see water has been allowed access to this felt paper underlayment for quite some time. You can see just how dust-like it is, how water stained it is. And what we want to look for, normally with felt paper, it's going to be very granular to the touch, very rough, very gritty. This is very soft and brittle, almost dust-like again. Even looking over here around the ridge, right, you can see the same felt paper, very brittle. You can see all that dust coming off. So it's breaking very easily. That just means it's very dehydrated, and all signs that the product has expired. So what we're gonna fully recommend is a full lift and reset. The reason why we're gonna recommend a full lift and reset versus just a repair, because of the condition of the felt paper on this side as well, not just the leaking part. Same thing with the penetrations. Well, we want to look at the penetrations, and you can see that mastic is starting to wear through. This is another entry point for water. So yeah, you have a leak over there, but again, come next storm, we're going to have multiple more leaks. We like to see valley metal. So this seems to be adequately spaced. That looks good as well. So yeah, the tile themselves, concrete tile is very good at maintaining its life, right? But the thing that gets worn away over time is that felt paper. So what we want to do is a lift and reset on this, replace the felt paper underneath, and address any rotten wood. Now we can't tell how much wood needs to get replaced until we actually rip off the old roofing material. So that gets done on a discovery basis. Now, as far as roofing ventilation, we do have dormer vents. We want to add O'Hagan vents or low profile. They're a little bit nicer looking, so it'll give it a nice fresh look once we do a lift and reset. And reflash all the penetrations, add new drip edge along the perimeter, and get this roof nice and waterproof for the next storm. All right, thank you.